Hey everyone, this is D-Vyne and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're visiting this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that when I upload new videos, you're the first to know. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the situation between Gabrielle Union and Terry Crews. For those who don't know, Gabrielle was one of the judges on America's Got Talent, but after one season, her contract wasn't renewed. She never spoke out about it publicly, but claims were made that she was fired because she spoke out about racist and sexist situations on set. Many celebrities, as well as the general public, came out in support of Gabrielle. But I guess people were waiting for Terry Crews, the current host of America's Got Talent, to come out in her defense as well, for obvious reasons. Well, Terry came on the Today Show and was asked about the whole situation, and here's what he had to say about it.
Toxic atmosphere?
First of all, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman, but I can't speak on behalf of any racism comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. In fact, it was the most diverse place I have ever been in my 20 years of entertainment.
Now, people didn't like his response because even though he may not have experienced it personally or seen it happen, he didn't take the time to acknowledge her experiences either. People are mainly mad because when Terry publicly accused the man of sexually assaulting him, Gabrielle Union was one of his supporters. The criticism is that she didn't see that happen either, but she was still able to acknowledge his painful experience and offer public support. So I guess some people were expecting the same from him in the situation, and that's why there has been such a huge backlash. Nick Cannon, who was once the host of AGT, spoke out in Gabrielle's defense, and he made some really valid points that I definitely agree with. He says he stood by Crews when he came out about his assault, and that he didn't see it happen, but he didn't care at the time. He said that yes, people did find it funny at the time because they couldn't believe that something like this actually happened. He knew that at that time, Crews said it was an issue he experienced, and so he decided to support him even though they thought it was funny. And he said that's the same thing he's doing with Gabrielle. He also spoke about seeing the issues that Gabrielle allegedly spoke about during his own time on the AGT set, and that it's an institutional problem and not fair. Look, Gabrielle Union hasn't always been my favorite person, but in a situation like this, if she says she experienced racism or sexism during her time on set and spoke out about it, then I'm gonna try and take her word for it. Many of us experience injustice and would love to be believed if we spoke out about it, and so far, she hasn't denied the claims being made about her leaving the show. She has thanked people for their support on social media and has alluded to it many times since then. So why try to downplay her experience by talking up the show publicly and trying to make it seem like it's a perfect work environment, basically making it seem as if she must be seeing things because you haven't experienced it. So clearly this is going to throw off her account of what is happening on set if you are there on set every day as well. And you're saying that you're not seeing anything like that. You didn't have to come out and say that. It would have been better if he had just kept quiet about it because it made it seem like he's kind of like a kiss ass. Right now, it just seems like he's more worried about keeping his job, and that's fine, but that doesn't mean that he has to downplay someone else's experiences. Now, it looks like the backlash really got to him after his appearance on the Today Show because he finally issued an apology, if you can even call it that. No one's going to believe that he is legit sorry. He previously said that the only person he has to please is his wife. So obviously he didn't really care about the situation until it hit the fan, and he has to now do damage control. So doubling down and apologizing now makes no difference to me because it doesn't seem genuine, and he already made it clear before where he stands. Sometimes we can just support someone. We don't have to admit to experiencing something ourselves or put anything in jeopardy to offer support or show solidarity. Maybe he could have called her privately even and just spoken to her right after the situation became public to try and offer her some form of support. But based on how things are playing out and what's been said on both sides publicly, he didn't even do that much. So we'll just have to wait and see how long this will play out or if it just dies down. Now, in other news, Princess Love has admitted that she and her husband Ray J are separated at the moment and just focusing on their 2 kids together. I don't know what that means for their future together. Many of us saw how their drama played out on social media when Princess Love publicly lashed out at her husband for allegedly abandoning her and her daughter in Las Vegas. It was a very messy situation that has since calmed down. And since then, she has given birth to a little boy, and I guess they're focusing now on just co-parenting. Now, I really don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Maybe this is just another storyline for Love and Hip Hop. But I really don't want to imagine that people are doing this much damage to their marriage publicly on purpose just for views. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that this must really be happening right now. I hope that they're able to resolve things for the kids. Whatever that means for them, they will have to decide. But they just need to keep things peaceful for those little kids' sakes. But what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know down in the comments because I really want to know what you guys think. Also, please help my channel to grow by hitting that red subscribe button below and turning on that notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you're the first to know. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, which I will link down in the description box. Until next time.